Hello, it's another glorious day the Lord has made here in Frankfurt, Germany. I'm at the park. A little bit overcast, but it's a nice day, nice temperature. We've got people playing basketball, playing ping pong, and just kind of moving around. And so today we are going to shoot a video that helps you work towards doing a push up. If you're in a place where you can't do a push up, we're actually going to film progressions today that are the very first steps that will take you or step you towards being able to do a push-up. So that's what we're going to work on today. My name is Eddie Gaston, and I am your not quite over the hill personal trainer. And welcome to the channel, Faithfully Fit for Life. Here you will find different kind of workouts from beginner, intermediate, advanced, all the way to beast mode. So you can find what you're looking for. If there's exercises you can't do, I have tutorials and progressions that'll help you get there. We have workouts. We're going to have all those things as I film and post more videos. So with that, the format of my channel is to share a quote or a thought of the day at the beginning. And so today's quote is from Zig Ziglar, and he said that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And so there's a lot of meat there with regard to our physical fitness. There's a lot there for our spiritual well-being as well. So kind of give that some thought as we go through uh, the exercise segment of the video, and then I will speak on that quote a little bit more um, after the exercise segment. And I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts on the quote as well later on. So let's get started. And so with any push-up, we're going to start with just the form, and I'm going to show you this standing up because actually the progressions today are actually standing up versions of a push-up. I'm going to use the tree, but you can use a wall in your house or whatever, just, yeah, a wall, a door. Of course, it's shut and stable or not going to open on you. But anyway, something safe with just a flat surface. But the point is, with a push-up, I want our form is going to pretty much always be the same unless we're doing some different variation to where it's unilateral, where we're using more of one arm than the other. And then as that form is needed to be changed, I will say that with regard to whatever push-ups we're doing. But across the board, your push-up form is pretty much going to always be the same. With that, it's going to be your hands are going to be about shoulder width apart. There are, of course, variations where we're wider, closer, that type stuff. But on a regular push-up, your hands are going to be about shoulder width apart. Your fingers are going to be splayed out. Your thumbs are kind of pointing towards each other. And so that's your hand placement. Your head is going to be in a neutral position, so you're really facing whatever you're going down towards. So here we're going to be doing the tree, so your head just stays in that neutral position. Your neck's in a neutral position. I want your core tight. And when I say core, most people think you're just talking about abs. Of course, that's part of it, but that's your anterior core. I want your abs tight. I want your obliques tight, and your posterior core, which is your back, I want that held tight as well. So you're going to be kind of locked in. You're going to be tight with your core, but you're still going to breathe. And so you're tight, but you're still breathing and functioning. So with that, uh, let's do the movement. So here we are. Again, hand placement, shoulder width apart. Okay, I want you to be fully extended. Your palms are flat against the wall, but you're fully extended to where your shoulders are forward. So your shoulder blades and your back are spread apart. They're further apart. They're as far apart as they can be in that sense because you're pushing forward. All right, so you're fully extended. I want you to have an angle to where there's actually some weight on your hands. You're leaning on your hands, or your arms are holding some weight. Okay, your feet are close together, and you're, like I say, your core is locked, and I want it locked to where you've got a straight back. I don't want your rear end out. I don't want you to be swayed in like this. So you're going to be straight. You're leaning forward, and now you're just going to come in. The tops of your fingers are going to be about shoulder height, maybe a little bit lower than shoulder height, but right in that area. Okay, and now you're just going to release, and you're going to be on the roll up on the balls of your feet and up on your toes, and come forward, and you exhale as you push up. So you come forward and exhale as you push up. So core is tight, legs stay straight, knees are locked, and you come forward and push out. You focus on your elbows not being coming out too far. Your elbow placement stays close to the side, and you push out. As far as a lot of people, they'll do a push-up and they'll be out here on the ground, against the wall, whatever. That's not, we don't want that, because that puts your shoulders in jeopardy. That puts your shoulder joints, you can injure yourself. So I want to see your elbows be about 45 degrees. They don't need to be up against you, but at about 45 degrees. So they're not out here, they're not here, they're about 45 degrees. So that's your elbow placement. So once again, just a couple of more reps. You just get set, get established, core tight, locked in. And I want to see you be able to do 3 sets of 15. Next progression, if you're in your house or outside, you could use a park bench, not a park bench, a picnic table. You're in your house, you can use the kitchen counter, kitchen table. Just make sure it's sturdy. You're not gonna push it and it push out from under you. But so for the next progression, you're going to bring yourself down a little bit. Again, of course, against the wall or me against the tree, you can only go so far as going down. This is going to make it where you can get a little bit more weight. It makes it a little more intense. It's a little harder. It's like adding weights to a dumbbell or barbells. It's just like adding weight. So this progression, it's the same. So you're going to have your feet close together. You got your hands shoulder width apart once again. Okay, the heels of your hands is kind of pressing against the corner of whatever it is that you're pressing against, and then your hands are across the top. Then you're going to have your core tight once again, and then you're just going to come down, and I want you to come all the way down. So I want you to where you can feel your thumbs. When you come all the way down, your thumbs should touch your chest. It's going to be kind of the outside of your chest. But you come down and you'll feel that. It's almost like when you do a bench press, the bar is right here and the bar comes across your chest. Well, in that same sense, I want you to feel your thumbs on your chest as though that's a bar. So you're going to be in that position. So you're in the push-up position, standing. Again, core is locked, nice and tight. You're breathing, but you're going to come down and push up. You're going to breathe out on the up. You exhale on the up. Elbows are not flared out. They're not too close to your side. They're about 45 degrees. And so you get to a point where you can do 3 sets of 12 at that type height, and you're ready to move on. This is the last one. And as you see, the difference is only how you have leveled yourself out. We started against a wall, and you go a little bit lower, a little bit lower. This is about as low as you should go. And I'm just showing you simply because it's more intense. It's a little bit harder. So just, you've always got to focus on your form. When it gets harder, don't lose your form. If you can't do it with proper form, you're moving up too quickly. Core is locked in. Elbows are not going to flare out. And we're going to just come down and exhale on the push. So you're exhaling on the push. No elbow flare, core is locked, and just nice form. That was a nice tutorial. A few steps closer to being able to do some good quality push-ups. So thank you for joining me for that. And if you found value, received value from that video or from the workout segment, I would ask that you subscribe to the channel, show the like button some love, and because that helps it kind of be pushed out and to where more people can see it, and it's more people have the option of choosing to watch it. So just really appreciate that. But now I want to talk about the quote of the day. Was It was from Zig Ziglar, and he said that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And to me, that's very powerful. There's a lot to be found in that, in those words. Um, on a physical level, with regards to working out and just kind of taking care of ourselves and being healthy, uh, you know, a an object at rest tends to stay at rest. So if I'm just sitting on the couch and I'm eating the wrong foods and I'm not taking care of kind of making myself be active and doing those extra things, then um, I'm going to stay that way. And I'm going to actually get worse. So when I do start working out, I'm surely not in a great place. So I can't be great when I start. My reason for starting is to work myself to a place where I'm better and I improve. And by that, it's different levels. People have different goals. And so whatever your goal is, that's your moving towards better. And that's fine. Whatever your goals are, I'm here to hopefully help you achieve them. And they don't have to match up with mine. So on a physical sense, or in a physical, looking at it from that physical level, um, we don't have to be great to start, but we do need to start. On a spiritual level, as a Christian, that is a very powerful statement. I am so happy that my Father in heaven doesn't expect me to be great to be able to come to Him and to for Him to love me, for Him to take care of me, provide for me, bless me, favor me. Um, those things come to me um, through the perfect and the great life of Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. It's through my belief in Jesus Christ's life, death, and resurrection. It's just in believing those things that I take on that greatness of Jesus. And so it's such a blessing in that the Father shows so much grace, so much love, so much mercy. And it's just a blessing every day. But the greatness on the spiritual level, I can't receive that. I can't achieve that, I should say. I can't achieve that in any way on my own. And it's just, again, it's through my Savior Jesus Christ. And every day I'm learning more and more how to make Him Lord. It's easy to say Lord and Savior because it just goes together. We've been saying it. I've been saying it for many years, but it's only recently that I've thought about it. I make Him more and more, or I can choose to make Him more and more Lord of my life daily. And that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I want to do. Got a long way to go. Again, no perfection in me, no perfection in this flesh. Anything good within me comes through the Lord and Savior, Jesus, residing in me. So with that, let's just move forward in our day and in our week, and just try to do better, try to live better, and and just move forward and just be thankful for where we are, what we have, and our ability to improve on that, our ability to make better choices, make different choices, whatever that may be, and improve on that. So with that, I'm going to call this video a wrap, and I just thank you for joining me and invite you to join me some more. And so I'd like you to check out my next video, and it's going to be up here, either here or here. Not sure where I'll put it yet, but the next video, and it's the other push-up progressions that get you closer to doing that push-up. So with that, again, thank you, and remember, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God bless you all.